Hi, this is Nikki Woods, and we are going beyond the studio with Estelle.
Hello.
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 How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. She is fresh off her in-studio jam that is up on blackamericaweb.com. So if you missed it, you definitely have to check it out.
Please do.
Please.
Please do. This is my stalking Sade in the Woods voice. Hello. That's what we're going for.
And you know what's so interesting? I don't think people realize how serious Tom is when he proposes these things.
I'm halfway taking him serious. I'm like, this might happen if you let me know.
We did an interview with Sade, and for like months, he tried to figure out where she was, like what her favorite drink was, because he was going to take it, and he was really going to just stand in the woods and wait till she exited.
That would be something to film as a documentary. Finding Sade.
He's got the biggest heart, but he just loves doing stuff like that for people. And wonderful. I think that you've officially made it on the list. The Tom Loves You list.
That's what I aim for.
Awesome.
No,
Tell me a little bit about your career. I know we talked about it.
Yeah.
You approaching Kanye and asking about John Legend. But tell me a little bit about your how you got into music and your love for it, your early love for it.
Man, I started, I think everyone I know started in church. So, as a youngster singing, but as I got older, I started my own label right before I met Kanye and John. And when I say the work ethic, they saw this young black girl from the hood who was, really out there speaking sense. And, when I was speaking to them about things, they were like, she knows more than she looks like she should know.
Right.
If you could imagine, I'm shorter than I was littler than I was. And there's this real clear woman, young lady at that point. And so I think they respected it. And so, we worked for such a long time. I think this is my first album on my own label with myself, aside from John and, all the associations. And I felt it was important to do it because growth is key. If you're not growing and you're not doing anything amazing, after a certain period of times, you need to kind of reevaluate, what you're doing with your life. So,
and clearly John Legend and Kanye are two different personalities.
Absolutely.
Entirely.
But their core is the same. They are passionate. They are anal, for want of a better phrase. They are extremely nitpicky about everything they do. And quality control is one. So I kind of can't come up with anything crap. Right. I have to really do.
And the thing I like about them is because I've known them both. We all were in Chicago, and so I've known them both before they kind of blew up, and they have remained exactly the same. That's my message about Kanye.
Exactly.
He didn't just get crazy.
No.
I mean, he's always been this way.
I said this to people. They're like, "Yo, when did?" I'm like, "He was like that then."
Yes. Nobody knew who he was. We just knew it was this little dude from the hood that just loved music.
All personality, everything, And I think he sees it, and I think he's found a way to not market, but he's found a way to use it for his advantage, and that's what you should do. I think that's a brilliant thing. I think he's wonderful. Yeah, I think he's wonderful.
Yeah, we like.
Yeah, we like Yeezy.
If nothing else, he's entertaining.
Yeah.
So how do you categorize yourself in your music?
That's a hard one. I don't. I was raised on so many different genres that it's hard to kind of say, well, she does this or she does that. My common theme is just great songs. I think my common theme is just empowering records and songs that people can relate to in a way, versus, oh, she does dance or she does this. Whatever the record is, I try and make a point of putting something in there that makes you feel good. However, even with Thank You, it's like, but thank you though. I was sad and I was upset, but thank you.
Yeah.
I pulled myself out, and that's kind of my personal themes. I'm not good at staying in one genre.
Right.
I don't know how to do it. Yeah.
And I guess because you're involved in so many different parts of the process now, being the record label owner. I mean, take us through the development of a song for you, like Conqueror. I mean, how does the whole process start for you?
Well, generally, either way, I'm an artist at heart, so I'll have words written in my phone or written down, and it starts from there to write the song. But with Conqueror, that record we found it. Me and my team went to the studio and we were speaking to the producers, like, I want a record that is universal. I don't care, it has to say something universal and something really good, nice to people. There's a lot of love needed out here, and I want one of those records. And I was having a writer's block. I wrote the whole album and I was like, there is nothing more to write about. And so they played this record and I was like, that's it. Let's go cut it. So to me, it's kind of like an instinct thing, and whatever gets the the hairs on the back of your neck or your goosebumps going, roll with that.
Yeah, Conqueror's on Estelle's. Let me
new album.
flash the product. Estelle's latest True Romance. And Sybil even said it earlier during the interview that this is an anthem. This is one of those things that are going to become an anthem for
I hope so.
A lot of, and I think more so probably women than men, but a lot of women.
Yeah, it's this. The words alone had me at hello. I was like, this is simply what you want to say to yourself in the morning when you feel like, I'm just gonna stay under this cover. I'm not doing this today, or I'm just not gonna go to work and I'm just gonna do my regular motions. I'm not gonna feel good about myself. This is one of those records that kind of makes you feel like maybe I can, maybe I should push, maybe I should do something, I should stand out. I deserve to be here. And everybody goes through that period where they're just like, ugh.
Yeah, I tweeted out the lyrics. Don't forget, and you can say it better than I, but don't forget it's a war out there. So come prepared
to fight. That's so real, And I would say to people, they're like, you have money, it's nothing. I'm like, everyone, look, Oprah's lows compared to my lows, compared to the guy on the street lows, or whatever, but they're all lows.
Yeah, lows are lows are lows.
Exactly, and we have to pick ourselves up. So. It's awesome. It's that record, yeah.
So you've experienced a lot of different things. You made a guest appearance with Conqueror on Empire, and you were able to sing. So what is one experience that you have not had that you're ready for?
Oh my word, that's hard. I think the be all and end all is like, you want to go to the Grammys and stuff like that. I think I have to do a major feature film now. I think I have to do like a part where I don't get killed in the first opening credits and a major feature film, and then I'll be all right. I'll be like, I'm here.
You're
I'm
done.
here. That's it, Mom. I'm all right.
Do you think to a certain degree you've flown under the radar?
Yeah. I think I don't do the whole OD, personality thing. I sing. I love singing. I love music, and I love great records. I could probably stand to like be a bit more boasty on Instagram, but it's just not my personality, And but I'm not mad at it because this is my 4th record and I'm still here. And I think for me, it's legacy, it's long game versus just one record and that's it.
So it's the marathon, not the sprint.
Absolutely, it's always been. Before I even had American Boy and Shine here, I had a record out in the UK and Europe, and I had that for 3 years before coming here. So it's it's an ongoing thing.
So we talked about Tom's list. Who's on your list? Like who what entertainers or singers would you stalk?
I had the chance to sing with Gladys Knight, and in Nashville, with her. We sang End of the Road together, and we sang what else did we sing? Midnight Train to Georgia. And I just was
okay.
It's Gladys Knight.
Wow.
It's Gladys Knight.
No, I get it.
She, before I was even thought of, she was holding it down for me.
Yeah.
As a young black woman. So, man, and then she came up and said these wonderful things, and I had to sing American Boy, and I was like, I better sing her. Yeah.
You better do it.
So that was she's one on my list.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
It is Estelle, the new I don't even know what we call it now, the new music.
True Romance.
You don't really see CD or
new album, new record.
Yeah, it's True Romance. Actually, make sure you pick it up. Yeah. Check her out on Empire, and possibly the next Bond girl, as we've discovered. We'll put that in the universe.
Yeah, here we go.
So definitely check it out, and don't miss her in studio jam, which is also up on BlackAmericaWeb.com. Right. Thank you, Estelle.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. I'm Nikki Woods, and we've gone beyond the studio on BlackAmericaWeb.com.